Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming. I'll bring you an achievement guide slash walkthrough slash tips and tricks video for Retro Highway. This game is developed and published by Gearhead Games and releases on October 22nd, 2021. At the time of recording this, I don't have the price yet, but you can pick it up in the Xbox Store once it's available. So what I want to walk you through is, yes, I will say I am missing one achievement, but it's simply I just need to continue playing about another hour of the game. But I want to walk you through all the achievements and kind of explain to you what you need to do. This is an extremely easy game to get the full completion on and 1000 gamer score, but it will just take you some time. So there is an achievement for crashing into the ceiling of a tunnel. This achievement just requires you to hit one of the ramp trucks, as you can see on the background right now of the game just idling. When you're in a tunnel, hit a ramp truck and you'll hit the ceiling, and that's how this achievement will pop. Knock it off. I'll show you the maps where you can hit traffic cones, and you'll need to hit 100 of those total. You'll probably hit thousands of them on your way to your completion. Crash into a billboard is just when you hit a jump truck and crash into one of the billboards, like you see right here on screen right now. Run over a biker's body. This is going to require you to hit another biker's body after he crashes into a vehicle, a wall, or something, causing you to jump in the air. You're also going to have to run over 5 road workers. That's on a specific level. Collect 100 coins off your bike. So basically you need to crash and hit coins after crashing and collect those. Crash 100 total times, unlock all locations, have 100,000 coins at once, and then the last achievement I'm still grinding on is getting the ability to purchase all the bikes. So just to kind of walk you through the game and tell you what levels are going to be your best to focus on certain challenges. Emerald Hills here. Emerald Hills is going to be your best challenge one for going for distances. So you'll have some challenges that require you to go up to 10,000 meters to get them. The challenges work from levels of 1 to 10, and they're random. As you get them, you get up to 3, and you can reroll one of them every, I think it's 12 minutes. This is also the best level if you're trying to do the don't collect coins or don't do any stunts, especially as you get going. About every 300 or about every 130 meters is about 10 seconds, I believe, in your timer counts. So if you don't use nitro while you're playing, it's going to be your best shot at getting those challenges. But if you don't get them after failing 1 or 2 times on the track, just crash and restart, and it's going to help you toward your 100 deaths, which is going to come quite natural. Great Desert here. This is going to be the best course for doing cones, any type of puddle avoidance or anything. The oil slicks count as your puddles, so this is going to help you with those challenges. Moon Base. This is going to be the level that helps you when it comes to bouncing off the roof of cars. When you hit a jump, you'll actually bounce again, and if you can line them up and time them properly, you'll end up being able to bounce off the roof of cars. The highest challenge gets to where it requires you to bounce off of 10 different car roofs in one go. Rocky Mountain, this is going to be beneficial just for when you have to be in the blizzards. The blizzard is anytime you're not in a tunnel, so the snow, I believe that gets to where you have to do up to 140 seconds in a blizzard. Downtown, this is going to help you when it comes to hitting the construction workers. You're going to see guys that are at the intersections of lights, and you have to hit those guys. Just be cautious because sometimes they have barriers in front of them that will cause you to basically get knocked down and end your run. And then Candyland, this is where you're going to be able to get the magic beans, and you have to collect in some of the challenges up to 20 beans to complete those out. This one's a pretty hard one to kind of get going. And then another aspect of the game is there are upgrades. I'm only going to recommend you buy one upgrade really off the start and get the coin 3 times. All this does is increase the amount of upgrades that appear on your run, and ultimately you need to get 100,000 coins in your bank at one go. So with that being said, to fully 1k this game, you're going to need about 35,000 total coins, because that's what it costs to buy all the bikes. So I did my entire first 100k run on the original basic bike. I didn't really notice anything, and I think there's only 2 challenges I'm missing. I'll kind of show you here in a second what that's like, but you don't need to buy all these bikes. Just stick with your original bike. It's not going to make too much of a difference. Now, when it comes to gameplay, let's give you some advice and tips from me playing. I'm on the super maxed out bike. But when you're playing the game here, just sit and focus on the center line. Every time you run past a car, you're going to pick up some coins, and that's really going to help progress you to get going. And then go for these like jump trucks any opportunity you can. but make sure not to risk crashing or anything, especially if you're going for distant challenges. But if you're not going for challenges, anytime you see that triple coin upgrade appear, make sure you go over and pick it up, as well as the magnet. The magnet's going to automatically attract any coins that you drive by and pick them up. And if you have that triple upgrade, which you see me hit right now, any coin you pick up is going to be worth 3 times its value. And all that's going to do is help make your 100,000 coin grind a lot easier. This game's going to take you probably about 14 to 15 hours if you play it right and don't buy or spend any of your money off the bat. So while you're playing, just idle a couple tracks, you'll be able to knock this out. Every achievement should pretty much come up on your journey all the way up. Now, while you are playing, like I said, focus on the center line, but also pay attention to these challenges that come up. You get rewarded up to 1,000 gold or coins, whatever you want to call it, for completing a level 10 challenge, and it kind of ranks, I think, 100 for level 1, etc., up to 10, and you can re-roll them up to the point where I don't have the re-roll option anymore, because these are literally the only challenges I have left in the game to do, and I'm still trying to grind out about another 30,000 coins while I'm playing. But like I said, while you are playing, just focus on the center line. This is going to be what helps you get some crazy distances, and you'll hit those 10,000 meters quick. Now, don't be afraid when you get to these continue screens. You can continue, because odds are where you're continuing at, as you get past that 1,000 meters, you're going to make up your coins on your run. If you look in the top left, you'll see how far you've gone, as well as how many coins you've made on that run. You can do a reset every 50, 100, and 200 coins, so 3 times you can crash in a run, and it'll continually let you reset. After that, it ends your run, unfortunately, and you're done. So one thing to note too when it comes to challenges, if you're doing anything that's avoid coins or don't get in wrecks, if you find yourself in a situation, so say I need to avoid coins up here, crash intentionally. Because if you don't pick up coins in the crash or don't do a stunt, it's going to continue that progression timer while you're working toward those challenges and allow you to get a better shot at getting those. I think the hardest ones are just going, I think it's 100 seconds without doing any stunts, and anything you drive by is going to hit at you pretty hard when it comes to stunts. Another thing too that's kind of cool is the game doesn't tell you is there are leaderboards here. You're not really incentivized to take a look at them, but they do exist. And like I said, don't really waste your money buying these other 2 upgrades. Buy the coin max out kind of right off the bat. I didn't. I bought it about 40k into saving my coins, but it's going to help you with those triple upgrades, and it may cut 30 minutes to an hour off your time. Hopefully you guys found these, tips, advice, tricks, whatever you want to call it, walkthrough for Retro Highway helpful. If you do end up picking up the game, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have any questions, stuck on any challenges or anything, drop it down in the comments. I'll give you some advice on how I did it. Outside of that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and we'll catch you guys next time.